seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Broncos will go up by a point here in the second quarter. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To throw on first down is May. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the give, it's Robinson. Yeah. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's May. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. May to the air once more. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. He gets this one to Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Brown.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Chargers have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On 2nd down, it's May. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On play action, here's May. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is May. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's incomplete. daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll go play action with May. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Michael Mayer. Touchdown Chargers. Working out of the gun. It's May. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Broncos 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short, and you come up with a big stop, taking the ball carrier down for a loss. Now you put yourselves in a position to hopefully get the ball back and give your offense a chance to go down there and take the lead.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. Now Brown. Good blocking to the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Here is 1st and goal. Here's the run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Chargers.
2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Off the play fake, it's May. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. May to throw on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chargers 47.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Go.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll tuck it and take off. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Off the play fake, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And this will be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. And now he loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been allowed. Can't change my ways, so blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.